opportunity to thank everyone for coming, all of the families and friends in the stands right now. I'd like to thank the teachers, staff, and coaches for all of their continuous support. We would not be here today if it weren't for all the love and guidance we've received from all of you. Now, to the graduates. 4 years ago, we were walking into the big main entrance of Triton Central High School as freshmen. Some of us walking through the halls with our heads down, terrified of the big scary seniors. Others of us trying to be them. 4 years turned into 4 months when the weight of "we graduate this year" might not have hit us yet. Many of us were probably too busy meeting scholarship application deadlines or thinking about what college or what we want to do with our life after we graduate. As 4 months turned into 4 weeks, most of us were probably already checked out with senioritis hitting pretty hard. Graduation and getting out of here was all that was on our minds. Even 4 days ago, some of us had the last final in high school we would ever have to take. What a relief. But regardless, it's our graduation day, and we're here now, surrounded by the people we've grown up with. Though, in all this time I just talked about, many of us have had many lasts, likely without realizing it. Last time riding the bus before I got our licenses, last time snapping awake at 11:50 p.m. remembering you have an assignment due in 10 minutes. Last sporting event, last dance, last time being able to call yourself a senior. And there are still lasts to be made here today, as right now is the last time you will ever see some of the people you're sitting by now. As I look back on my own journey, I'm reminded of the time when I was just a child attending my kindergarten graduation. I remember feeling a sense of impatience, eager to grow up and move on to the next chapter of my life. It seems silly to celebrate graduation when we had so much ahead of us. Little did I know how quickly this time would pass, carrying us forward into the future faster than we could have ever imagined. And now, I give anything to go back and actually live. In writing the speech, I found it difficult to pinpoint some past memories to reminisce on, not because they don't exist or I don't cherish them, but simply because I've fallen victim to being so focused on getting through high school, getting through that next moment, that I missed out on the present. And I know that's true for some of you as well. I know right now, actually, some of you aren't listening to a word I say and are just praying I get the speech over with so you can walk across the stage and get your diplomas. Though I understand, for we all share that excitement, as you talk through your future, I encourage you to live in the present more. As Lana Del Rey once said, life is a journey, not a destination. Enjoy every step along the way. As we were walking through the halls in middle school and elementary school last week, I couldn't help but recall being in their position just what seemed like a few years ago, watching as the seniors who towered over us walked the halls, seeing them all reach the end while we were just at the beginning, having the slightest idea of what we'd grow up to be, unaware of just how much the years ahead of us would shape us. We have grown together. We've watched each other change. We as a class have seen each other go through so many major milestones. And because of that, these years in school have taught us lessons that can only be learned in an environment like this. A small school where virtually everyone knows everyone, surrounded by people we've known since we were small. It taught us community as we were immersed in not only our story, but everyone around us as well. Seeing our peers who we've known forever find their passions, get achievements you know little of them would dream about, go through things you can never imagine. Or maybe that person was you, chasing the dreams you dreamt about as a child, and now sitting in the chair in front of me, ready to take that next step. The point I'm getting at is that this school has shaped us all in unspeakable ways, and we've all shaped each other even more. So, as I looked at those kids on our walk last week, just happy to be in the presence of all the seniors, I was reminded of us, the class of 2024, filling the halls of the elementary and middle school, uncertain about the future. Now, as you look around this room, you'll see not only those kids you've shared laughs and cries with, highs and lows with, but you'll also find future doctors, lawyers, educators, firemen, business owners, and so much more. As you walk across the stage and grab your diplomas, the blocks will feel frozen in place as a flash of all the memories you've made here hit you all at once. Take a second and capture the moment. We are actually all here, sitting in these chairs. And as you finally walk away from high school, there is so much to celebrate. There are so many memories to cherish and so much the future holds. Never in our lives have we been faced with as much opportunity as we have right now. Just as we felt freshman year, the years ahead of us are unpredictable. But the sole difference is that we now have the capacity to actualize our dreams. We have the lessons of high school under our belts. We must now use these lessons to guide us forward. Never let us forget the passion, perseverance, and hard work that has gotten us to this moment. Don't mess it up now, we've gotten this far. I'd like to end with a quote said by the brilliant poet, Mr. Worldwide. Every day above ground is a great day. Remember that. Make yourself proud. Congrats to the class of 2024. Thank you. I would now like to introduce the Superintendent of the Northwestern Consolidated School District of Shelby County, Mr. Chris Hope.